How fast can you black border Midnight Mansion in Bloons TD6? It is still the month of October, which means it is Halloween season, which means we gotta take out as many spooky, scary maps as possible. And last time we took out Haunted pretty easily, given that it was an intermediate map. So today I figured the next best step would be Midnight Mansion, an advanced map. And this map can actually be pretty difficult if you don't have the right strategy. Now, as far as heroes go, on the last spooky map, we did Gwendolyn because I thought she's a great Halloween hero, and I asked you guys what a better one could be, and someone mentioned Etienne, but specifically Bookworm Etienne, and I would have to agree because he has all those dragons and those bats, kind of gives me that Harry Potter feel, so I figure what better one than to do Midnight Mansion than with Bookworm Etienne. Now, what's crazy is this is black border number 51. We have done 51 maps after today, which is purely insane. All black borders, of course. But let's get this one going. Start that timer, hit play, and I'm going to place Etienne down first, and then I'm just going to throw dart monkeys, I guess, everywhere, trying to get this thing going quickly. Now, this one is going to be tough, not because only that it's going to be a little bit slower because it is 2 lanes, so you have to cover both sides, but because we have very, very, very limited places to put towers. I was trying some things out and I could not put farms anywhere. Have you guys ever been able to put farms on this map? Is there a way to do it? Obviously, there's no water for water towers, so even just trying to place the mermonkey, because I really wanted to use a mermonkey strat, I was having some issues because you could only place the mermonkey up here. Unless I'm wrong, I could only place it up here on these little bookcases or nightstands, whatever you want to call them. Same with the super monkey. I couldn't place anything big that I needed down here. And you'd think you'd have some room to place like a plane in this area right here, just because it looks like you have this space and this space. You definitely do not. You can only place the plane up here as well. But guess what? The helicopter won't fit. So helicopter and farm won't fit on there. So basically what it comes down to is you got to use smaller towers or different than what you normally would use, because you can't just throw down something big and powerful to take out things like Impoppable or alternate balloon rounds or something like that. You kind of have to think around it. But before we get too far in, if you have not yet, don't forget to head on over to the Ninja Kiwi store and put in creator support code Dabloon, because it helps out the channel every time you purchase something from the Ninja Kiwi store at no extra cost to you. So, which in case is why I think Etienne's a great hero for this, because at least we're not going to have to worry about camo at all. He will completely cover the camo. So if we do want to throw a plane just on this little spot here without a village, we will be safe from losing to camos at least. Now, obviously, we're going to focus all of our firepower up front like we always do to try to take out the rounds as quickly as possible. So that's why I kind of went with a sniper here. We usually would go with something like a sub with advanced intel and airburst darts, but that's not going to work here because we can't have water. So I figured the next best thing would be a sniper hitting both sides to speed this through as quickly as we can. But even though we're focused on the top, the bottom does pose a problem too, because let's say you wanted to put like a bottom path spike here to clean up our mess in case something happened. You cannot do it because that won't fit here either. You really are very limited on this track, which is what I think makes it pretty difficult, and way more difficult than Ancient Portal, since that's another scary one we did recently when that map just came out. That's an advanced map, but it was super, super, super easy. Midnight Mansion is way harder than that one. And now I did do some practicing when it came to half cash in chimps, because I don't want to walk in it blind and then mess up on round 98. We've done that before and I don't want to do that. But we are going to leave some stuff to chance because I'm using some risky towers. Now, there are some towers that are just pure risk in this game. Like, for instance, using a top path ice monkey to fight off DDTs so your tack can fight it. That is super scary, right? Because you think, oh, it's big, it's no big deal. He'll hit them all. He'll decamo them. He'll de-let them, but he doesn't. And the next thing you know, you get chomped on. So I am noticing that this guy's kind of getting the acidic mixture dip. So maybe I'll remove him. And then instead of like going full, well, I think full auto rifle will be the fastest bet here, unless we want to go with something like a bottom path plane. But I guess my main concern for this entire run here on Midnight Mansion is just being slow. I'm crossing my fingers and I'm knocking on wood. Don't think that we're going to have any problems with beating all of these. Although I didn't really test alternate balloon rounds or apocalypse, or I just am assuming that it shouldn't be too difficult. But let's just face it. Let's say I'm so used to just placing a tower down last second. You really don't have many options, because if you do not place, what is going on here? If you do not place your sniper up here, he can't see really much anything good or useful. So that could totally wreck your game, as you can see there. Now, what I'm thinking I should do is probably like get something else here just to pop leads, because that's what's taking all of our time right now. Let's do like an acid pool. I've never used that for anything useful, but it's actually doing pretty good against those leads. And then as far as the Moab goes, we'll just take it out with Etienne. And I do have to remember too, Etienne's ability is not an instant ability. As far as like Sada, you can just take out the ceramics instantly. That's not gonna happen in this case. So we can just click advanced 1. That's actually very quick, awesome. And then I did turn off my internet because I do not want any collections events popping up, messing us up here. Which if you look at our time chart here, our last 3 runs were in the top 10 spot. Top 7 to be exact. Haunted was our last one. We did Ancient Portal before that, which was number 4, and Carts and Darts before that, which was number 3. So we do have a streak here going, and I do not want to mess it up today. So this map being longer, well, not necessarily longer, but just harder to supply both sides with the ample firepower that we need to destroy everything, might scare me off a little bit. But at the same time, when we look at these past times that we've had, I didn't always turn off the internet. So our collections events would pop up a lot, and we would level up more. So the level up would pop up in the middle of the game too, which would slow us down a little bit. But do I think that truly matters? No, I think we're actually getting better at this, which makes sense because if you think about 50 black borders, and it takes me roughly 2.5 hours for each, that's over 120, 30 hours of playing balloons. That is insane, but you would imagine that you would learn a thing or two when you're doing something like that, which is super awesome. Okay, but this one's not moving too slow. I am gonna try to go for a Moab Assassin for round 40, and that's gonna be the trick. That's what we've always done in the past, and it works. The bomb fits well here. I just took down these for some lead popping and some general popping power in general, because this guy wasn't really doing that well, but then I added him and then another buddy behind him because this side had Etienne. It was a little outweighed. Now we're gonna try to keep Etienne for all of these runs, except for I'm not even gonna mess with it. We are switching to Sada for half cash and chimps. I did try to do a half cash run with my boy Etienne, but it just didn't work. It was sad. It wasn't great, but Sada can just literally carry the beginning on her own, so you can do whatever you need to do with other towers. I am hitting my second ability button here, so I can just take that assassin out quickly, or take the Moab out with the assassin quickly. We hit home, we hit play, we hit advance, so we're on the next one already. That's super quick. I love it. We're on deflation. I think the best for this would just be the dart monkey, just like right here, and just hit play. I know it's not like the fastest, but I don't want to think about it. And I feel like thinking about it will spend more time than this is actually hitting both sides pretty good. And then maybe I can just throw like a sniper too to like get some more pops going. Oh, wow. That's not good. I didn't think about this little fire here. Well, I hope that doesn't pop up on a bad round and make us lose. That'd be pretty silly. But luckily we won't lose. I can just hit home, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. See, already, this is way harder than Ancient Portal. Ancient Portal, you get to choose which path. This one's like, nope, you don't get to attack until after this fire portal goes away. Imagine if it's like on 55 and I can only hit the ceramics as they're leaving. That could be rough. But what spooky Halloween holiday map do you want to see next? Because I feel like I can get 2 more in. It is the 22nd of October right now, which means I have 9 days until Halloween. We can keep it simple with something like Carve, or we can make it real difficult and try to attempt something like Dark Dungeons, or less difficult, and I know I can do it, Dark Castle. But I've been saving Dark Castle for like the end of this thing because Dark Castle is my favorite expert map, probably because it's the easiest. But I just love that map and I've beaten it so many times. I kind of wanted to save it for the end when I have all my monkey knowledge. We have everything that we've learned so far, and then we can just go through it as quickly as possible. But let me know below what spooky map we should do next. I think in the past you could just use the sniper, right? Couldn't you get all the way to Elite Defender? I don't think that's the case anymore. Or was it the middle path? I think it was just Elite Sniper and that one took everything out. That could be what it was. I don't exactly remember, but I remember it was great because you can't just go with bottom path sniper, because guess what? You would lose on 59, because if you're relying on an alchemist, you might as well give up the game, which you'll find out here later today in our chimp strategy and our half cash strategy. The alchemist is just, oh my goodness, it stresses me out so much. But we're gonna do everything we can to like thwart that thing. But from just purely observational skills, I can see that we are moving a lot slower than we normally would. Right there, that's, what is that, 2, 3, 4 seconds? Which doesn't sound like much, but we have to do it a few times. Like right now we're cool because that flame thing in the middle's down. But when it's up, we have to wait this whole time for like a Moab or whatever it may be. That's kind of scary. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is taking way too much time now. That's not good. If that happens on 55, we might be trashed. Okay, here's 55, that's rush 1. Oh no, we're clearing it out quick. And with the crits, I think we'll even be fine on the 4th rush, which is the scariest. Oh yeah, easy stuff. Okay, I'm trying to think of what else I could do. I could have done a plane here with the alchemist, but you can't have a village, so it couldn't see camo. So I'd have to do Etienne, plane, maybe another plane, 2 alchemists, a druid, but then I'd have to get something for camo early on just because Etienne wouldn't cover it that long and it wouldn't be level 8 right away. That's pretty scary. Yeah, I think this is the best option. It's the safest option anyway, because we could have made a fat mistake on that one if we would have went with planes, but this should be fine. You're kidding. Okay, cool. The fire was gone. I'm so glad the fire was gone for that. That would have been really bad. Poopy brown border on a medium mode. Let's keep this thing rolling here. Etienne as long as we can. I don't think on hard mode we can rock with Etienne, right? Well, let's put this guy here. So my mistake last time was I put it there. So when I get crossbow, it's like shooting through the portal, which you'll see later if we try to use the bottom path engineer to get those little traps going. I put it so far up that it was like past the portal and couldn't catch anything. I'm like, why am I broke for like 5 rounds? That makes no sense. Okay, so I'm trying to think about what to do. I don't want to waste time or money. Ninja would be good on both sides, but I do think the sniper is just the quickest way to run through all of these just because it does save us if we lose. Plus it can clean up both sides. So I thought it'd be faster to add a second sniper that's going to be immediately attacking all around the entire track than to add a druid that's going to take a while to get to his druid of the jungle. So then he's only attacking one side. And I think so far it's working out. Honestly, I don't even have to sell it. I thought I would sell the sniper to get this guy, but we were good to go there. And then what I'm thinking, same kind of style we've done before where we buy 2 Spectres to buy the Flying Fortress. We can buy both of these and then sell one of them to get that 2,900, which I believe we can do right now. And there we go. Now we got our semi-automatic, which I believe is faster. If you guys can let me know the stats below, what's the firing rate of the semi-automatic versus 2 just faster firing snipers? But then you got to think like it's 2 separate attackers too. So that's probably better. But I mean, this is fine. This is doing really well. And then eventually, oh, geez, next level, he's gonna be level 8. Now we all see camo. This is perfect. Now, do you guys like to do divide and conquer because it's there and you don't like to think about it, or do you put it on first? When I think about it, I change it to first, but usually I just leave it on divide and conquer. I don't understand either of them. I don't know why it matters because they both seem to be doing pretty well. And once he gets to level 20, which we will not see here, he's a beast regardless, right? Now, as far as farming goes, I am gonna sacrifice a little bit of time here, not much, because I mean, all we could do is add a little bit. We got our druid taking down everything else. I want to see if we can put one there. I think maybe like I didn't do good enough time or didn't allow it, but no, you just can't put a farm anywhere. I even tried putting a top path mer monkey that allows water towers to be placed on land because of the top path mer monkey's little area. And no, because it's on top of the table to begin with, because that's the only place you can put a mer monkey, I couldn't put a boat. So I was like, okay, what if I put a boat and I could put other towers there? Top path boat. No, did not work. Okay, so that was a little slow. So what can we do here? Let's do this and we'll buff it up because that'll be even better. Now, honestly, I was like, okay, should we start adding in some of these? Because if you think about it, if we go with bottom path Bloon trap, it's really good with Etienne because Etienne already sees camo. So basically you're just having this passive money maker. And then when we want to sell for like our main tower, we're totally good to go. Plus the range is crazy, so it goes right out there. But the sniper is already attacking in the screen, so I don't know if we're gonna get all this. Let's see what happens. We got 500 bucks. I mean, it's 500 bucks we didn't have. So I mean, yeah, let's just leave it. We're doing fine. Let's just keep doing that. I always sleep on this tower, but when I think about it, it's great. Yeah, see right there, look, it looks like it's there, but it's not. It's not going in, I don't think, even though I don't understand why. Okay, that one's going in. I was just missing half of those balloons. That's pretty silly. He's missing those too. So if it comes out too fast, is that the problem here? Is it just the animation that's messing with me and he's actually seeing them? I'm just so confused there, but let's grab our elite defender and just not worry about it because at least we've still made $100 and this guy's made 3,000, so it's still really solid. Now, the only bummer is you can't place villages either. So no farms, no villages, no helicopters, and the only place you can place a village is here, which is cool and all, which is gonna be great for later in chimps and Impoppable, things like that. But for right now, it's awful because I would like to make this guy faster. So the only way to make him faster is to get his middle path buddy all the way up to an elite sniper, which isn't always the best idea, right? So I guess I'll add another sniper for now, just to keep cleanup quick. And then I'm gonna just Moab Assassin, I guess, a couple times. Because we've seen that BFB to go away. I cannot use a boat, unfortunately. Or, oh my goodness, we lose 2 of our best. We lose middle path boat and middle path submarine. That thing is killer for these kinds of stuff, so that's scary. All right, so let's double blast it. Double blast, double blast, double blast. Oh, that actually took it out. Does one just take it out? I actually don't know that, but it worked, so I don't care. Let's keep going. We're on military only, and same thing, start with Etienne if we can, and then Well, I guess that's our only option. So automatically we're gonna lose some time here until we can put, well, I guess our sniper. Yeah, we're gonna do exactly what we did before because that's all we really can do. Just significantly slower, mind you. Oh my goodness. But remember, around 48 minutes is when we need to get to hard mode to be in contending time with like the top 15, top 10. So we're not behind, we haven't lost. So same issue. I mean, I can go for 2100 for bouncing bullet, or I can go for 2900 for the semi-automatic, or I guess I could buy more snipers to sell them, but I feel like that's just a waste when I could just do this. So here's our lead popper, here's our camo popper, and then they'll all be camo poppers soon enough. Well, I guess they already all pop camos to begin with. But I do think it's faster just to wait for semi-automatic than to buy and sell, because then you waste like a chunk, which means you might waste a round selling it back and making less money. Uncharted territories when it comes to this. I still think we're gonna have a very good advanced time. Obviously, it's not gonna be Ancient Portal at 4th place at 2 hours and 18 minutes, 2 minutes slower than the best time we have, which could have been the best time we had if we didn't make any mistakes on Chimps mode, which we did. But this definitely won't be our slowest unless we mess up. Okay, so if I run it like this, so now bouncing bullets. Now we shouldn't have any problems with balloons. I'll put it on first, doesn't matter. Now I think we should have enough time and money to get large calibre and then full auto rifle before 40. Now that would be a solid play. These two together, honestly, I don't think can take out a Moab, so I hope we have enough for it. But I think with Etienne's ability and then the cleanup after will be okay. Here's pretty much what we're working with. A full auto rifle, which will more than be sufficient to take out around 40. And then I'll use my ability too, which it's such a slow ability. The way that it flares out that wide, so you hit it, they come out to here, and then they go back in. You have to be perfect timing, like ahead of time, which is kind of awful to think about because not everybody can do that, especially myself included. But with Sada, it's a reactive one. You use it when you feel like it, when you feel like you're at your wit's end, you're about to lose, a balloon's coming right here, you go bloop and take it out. This one is, if you miss it, you lost. But I think our best play for military only, I know we only have 15 rounds left, but if I get a supply drop, I can make an extra like 4 or 5 grand. Plus it's stronger, I believe, right? Regular attack also damages lead balloons and increases shrapnel popping power. Well, we already popped lead balloons, we went with top path, so we've seen shrapnel popping power, which is fine. But its ability is so unbelievably slow, I don't know if it's actually making a difference. But what else could we go with here? I'm gonna put them on strong though, because we do need to pop the leads faster. Okay, this isn't good. Look at that. We're getting too many rolling through because I had it on strong. I could have used my third ability. I just wasn't thinking because I'm like very focused on getting elite sniper. So now we're in a good spot. And then I don't know if you guys have ever realized, but this is the weirdest ability to me because no other ability does that. If you upgrade from a 4th tier to 5th tier, you just get that ability where it left off. With this one, for whatever reason, if it's about to regenerate and you upgrade to elite sniper, it resets itself. So you need to like time it to where you use it and then use it again. So it's kind of a bummer. I don't know why it does that, right? It's the only one if I can think about it. So, okay, we're moving quick. Now, what should we do to make it faster? I'm thinking like a plane, but are we gonna have enough time to make it actually a good plane? So maybe just an actual regular sniper, but this one up here? Yeah, I like that on strong. Strong, not elite. Or what am I thinking? I haven't even bought in the other one. Oh my goodness, I gotta do that. So we'll sell this one to buy that one. I thought I just had upgraded. I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, now we got 2 5th tiers, which is awesome. And this guy has pretty much, after I use this one, has paid for like his middle path upgrade, which is cool. And then for 60, I can use my ability here once, if I can do it right without messing it up. There we go. And then that'll be there super fast. I'm loving it. Loving it. But now we're on to Apocalypse. I did not test this one. It could be kind of difficult. I doubt it. Like Apocalypse has been so easy since they made you get into the round cash. And I don't think we've had any problems technically. So I'm going to put it here just like before. Now, the one thing I'm kind of racking my brain, and I always say this, is reverse. Reverse is going to come out this way. So we'll have to put Etienne down there. It's just going to be a little weird, to be completely honest with you. Now, instead of just like using the sniper every single time, what if we lead with these? Because they're pretty strong poppers, right? If we get them both to like double barrel guns or whatnot, or just let this guy focus on this side and he can focus on the right side. I know the sniper is good, but I feel like there's better options and I get bored of doing the same thing over and over. Now, I know sometimes you guys tell me that you like to see the same thing because you just want it to be as fast as possible. So if it's the fastest choice, run with it. But I know a lot of you guys just like to relax and play and watch some balloons. And that's kind of how I feel about it too. Like we're gonna go as fast as we possibly can, but just relying on the sniper the whole time, it's just, that's 2.5 hours of snipers. Oh my goodness. But I honestly feel like that's what we're gonna have to do. Unless this works. So I'm just gonna rock this because this is pretty cool. It's already doing some good damage. Oh, but I need it to be 3,600 before 28. Otherwise I don't have a lead popper. That's scary. Not to mention I won't have a lead popper for this side. So, well, you can just use an alchemist or anything really. Oh my gosh, the leads are already coming out. That's not good. Okay, so let's do this and then we'll buy one of these. Okay, that was weird. Really weird, but I think we won't lose. Nope, won't lose. No, won't lose. No, won't lose. What the heck was that about? What? That's round 21? I know it's Apocalypse, but regrow leads that early? That's super crazy. And they're not even camo yet, so we have to rely on him now. Okay, should I go back to what I was doing or should we think about something here? What about just two of these guys? They definitely changed the Wizard's Fire. They changed it back to what it was. Before it was like this, and then it was a circle, and then it's back to how it was. I mean, it's probably more detailed now, but I find that funny. And now I think just two of these, because if you place it off a little bit lower than upper, you get it right in the center there, and that's really good. And now both sides are covered because it'll go through here, and if it misses, it'll go through there, giving enough time to pop purple. So basically, purples will run through, destroy our fire, but then we'll come back and clean it up with this side. Now, my plan was to go with the bottom path, but then just getting Shimmer is a complete waste of money because we already have Etienne giving us full camo. But I guess that's not why you're buying it, right? You're buying it for the undead popped army, but now I just wasted $1,500 besides range, but I don't really need the range because it's already huge. All right, I got both sides with the undead army before 40, so we're in a good spot, I think. But if I don't time at least to use the ability right, I'm a little nervous about it. I can't see anything, so I guess I'm just gonna guess. I saw some regrows, I'm just gonna go for it. Hopefully it's enough. Don't waste it, don't waste it. I wasted it. Dude, are you kidding me? Like that was the longest. Oh, no. It's not regular round 40. There's not always going to be a Moab. I totally forgot. And then we took it out anyway. Okay, that was a little nerve wracking, but it was okay. Now, I think what we'll do, since we have a few rounds here left to make some cash, we'll go this way up to there, put that there. And then we might as well get these guys with deconstruction because it's getting a little scary. It's freaking me out there. Oh, we just lost some lives. All right, so I'm gonna grab this guy too just to be safe. Get some more popping, as much popping as we can get. This is kind of a weird team and they're going really slow against the Moabs, let's be real. But we can just grab a couple more of those. We're making good money here. Grab a couple more of those. Why not? We just keep making them, making that money. Never done this before, but I just want to get it through. There we go. I knew we were almost there. We just had to get past it. And if I would have just sat there and panicked, I wouldn't have gotten anything out of there. So let's roll with it. Now for reverse, I guess just here, right? Right there. But because the fire is there, we can't actually pop the first round. Okay. No, he doesn't care. He doesn't care if there's fire. That's awesome. Okay. So this is going to be very, very, very fast until you make a mistake and let them go off the track like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to use my ability here just because I want to make sure we get enough popping for this one. I just need the crossbow and I feel like we'll be a lot safer. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. Now that should be cleaned up. Don't miss. So we're still having problems with these. So I need to do something else here. I mean, we could put tax and kind of clean it up that way, but look how much money that's costing us when the best way to do this would just be to grab a sniper. Like we're just making it more worthless and more useless by trying to like avoid the sniper. All right, I got 202 tax. I'm gonna go for both of them hot shots so we can take out those leads, no problem. This is pretty good. I haven't missed one since I started this. So we'll go this side first because Etienne's a little weaker than that crossbow. I wish I could just tell Etienne's little drone thingy there to like stop attacking for the dark because I feel like he would just do it fine on his own. So I think what I'll do here is grab a center path and put it there and then go for never miss targeting. But that's going to take so long to get. I just don't know if that's worth it. And honestly, I think for 28, I need to use Etienne's ability because it's going to be too much for him to handle it. But then so will 30. All right, here we go. 550. There we go. Okay, now we're good. And I think Etienne's almost camo, so we're good there. Use the ability just to get past 33 and then we'll have camo for everybody so I don't have to worry about it. Now, unfortunately, I don't know what side the Moab's gonna be on, so I just kind of put a tack on both sides. Then I'm like, why am I worrying about the tack? Like, it might take a little longer, but I know that the plane can take it out on its own. I think with just an alchemist, these two can solo, let alone whatever is here to help too. Now, if I can remember to use the ability, okay, that was actually cool. Okay, I don't know why I'm so bad at that. Okay, there's no better strategy than the engineer monkey. I know I don't like them usually and I always talk smack, but my goodness, they make a lot of money and they just keep everything completely from touching the screen. I don't see balloons and I think that's awesome. Plus we make good bank. We got 2,600 there and 1,500 there. So you get attacking plus speed plus money. Like that's literally the best thing you can ask for. But we're gonna take our overdrives here just in case a lot of stuff starts popping out. And then I think we should also do this. Maybe alch buff both sides. So I'll admit it's a little slow to start. We made some mistakes just because we're trying to avoid the sniper. And if we would have had the sniper, I feel like we would have done better, to be completely honest. But I also could be using Etienne's ability at like all times, just every time it regenerates attack. And I should be doing that. We're still on good timing here. As long as we're in that 48-minute range, we can make ourselves back up the time by not making mistakes later on, because that has happened. We have been in the 48 plus and then come out with some solid times. This is a good generalization of where you should be. I'm a little bummed we're not moving a little faster. That's my fault with the sniper. So here's the plan. On 60, I'm just gonna drop the assassin and the thing, like just hit them both. There we go. I didn't even need to. I didn't even need to do that. It was crazy. All right, there's our silver border. We are done. Let's move on to hard mode. We're only like 50 seconds behind. Oh my goodness, I'm happy with it. Can I start with, oh, I can start with Etienne. I can start with Etienne. That's actually really awesome. Okay, so this is why I go with the sniper. That's exactly why I go with the sniper. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna try this one other way. We're gonna try to go with a triple shot, and I think that will work out a lot. Etienne can't hang on his own side though, but I feel like this thing can handle both sides if we do it right. Okay, so he's totally soloing, which is fine. I'm not going with the advanced eyesight thing because I don't really think I need that right now. Now I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna go for this guy first. Yeah, it's just not a solid play. Now I could buy another one, but I could buy both of these later. But if I had a sniper, I know I'd have no problems now. So it's kind of like, I don't know what's the best play here, but I could have also just saved up for a druid and had that by now, and that probably would have been a little faster. I didn't mean to buy enhanced eyesight. I was trying to buy pin there. But we're not going slow. I'm not like upset about anything. We haven't let anything like trail around too far. It's just we could be going faster. Yeah, this just isn't good. Let's be real. This is not good. So I am gonna drop this guy here for the leads at least. All right, so now everybody can see camo. So what I think I'm gonna do here is sell this one when I have 30. Dude, that thing's expensive. That's crazy if you think about it. So if I sell it now, I can grab the balloon trap, which is what I was going for. But my goodness, I'm hoping the whole idea is now I'm gonna make a lot of money so then I can clean up this side a little bit faster. But we have to take down that Moab. We don't really have anything good for it at this time. I really wanna risk it and just get this guy, but I think what we'll do is assassin. Why did I put on that side? I'm not using my brain. It would have helped over there because now we're just trailing around. All right, but luckily though, I can sell immediately and buy this one. So that'll be cool. We can buy this too to help out. So I'll do it, use the ability, boom, sell it, buy this guy. So here's my plan. I have 2 snipers here and I think I'll make them a lot of money here in a second. Once these guys start ramping up a little bit better and then he'll clean up. We won't have any like spot drops or anything. There we go, is our knockback. Now we should take out Moabs pretty cleanly with these, I hope. Okay, so I'm gonna start blasting abilities now too, just to help out. Because I know we have that Moab on 50, we need to take out quicker than what we did there. Once we get a sun avatar on, I think I'll go, I think this side's better. Sometimes you just gotta have to accept like inevitability, and I think that was using the sniper. We are going slower just for the sake of not using a sniper, which is actually kind of goofy. We don't have to use the bottom path one every time. We can use the middle path, we can use the top path. They're all really strong for something like this. But what's happening is I'm just kind of getting dunked on. We have a sun avatar here, but now this side's taking its time to stroll over. These guys are making good money, don't get me wrong. They've well paid themselves off. But if I sold both of them and then bought a sun avatar, guess what's gonna wreck us? Purples, because that's how this game rolls. So I'm kind of like, oh, we're in this really bad spot to where I'm holding the rounds up. So for 60, I guess we'll just use the ability, make sure this is quick. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. That was fast. That was fast. And we're almost there to the 2100 for this one. So I've just put up a bunch of towers here. I went with the Flame Wizard. I got the Ice Monkey here. We got these guys on both sides. I don't know why he's not synchronized. And then I got these ones buffed up. I feel like it's a pretty solid spot. And then for 80, I guess I should have probably done this, huh? Probably bought a couple of these just to make it a little faster. So we have 2 of those. And then this guy. We have this one, this one, this one, and that one. That should be pretty quick. I like it. That wasn't bad at all. That was our first hard mode. Now we're keeping moving. But are we going fast enough? That's the whole question here. We have magic monkeys only. I can use Etienne, which is great. And then I think we're just gonna probably rely on, well, ninjas, right? And then maybe a druid. So Etienne's not the best hero for this. Sada would have been a way better choice. So I think what I have to do is just keep using his ability. It doesn't really matter when, where, how, or why, but I just need to keep using it because that seems to be the issue here, as I just don't have enough firepower going across the line. So it's better to use it sporadically and get some help than to never use it and get no help. But my plan here now is to get 2 201 ninjas and then start going for our normal plan. Now I'd like to go for a bottom path wizard in this case, but I just don't think it's the best play for the sheer fact that it'll attack this side the most, but not over here. So I think our best spot is still gonna be the druid. So this isn't bad at all. And then I just need one more. There we go. So now we got this team over here and they're doing just like the advanced intel subs where they throw everything across everywhere. I like it. And then I can put the druid on this side to kind of balance it out, and then we should be good. So my mind right now is, should I go for this jungle's bounty first so we can get extra money? And if I can get it by 35, I think I should make enough money to make it matter, if I'm not mistaken. Now I had a really cool idea for round 40 to take out the Moab instantly, but this might be a silly goose thing kind of thing going here. But if you're playing for the boss, what do? You sell all your farms, or no, sorry, you stop farming by round 35 at the end of it so you can kind of save up. But we're not going to sell everything, so that might not be the best idea. And I don't have farms technically, I just have a druid, but you know, we can figure this out. Now what I'd like to do is do this. It doesn't matter if we mess it up, it's not the work. Nope, it's not going to work. Never mind. I was going to go for the middle path 4th tier and try to take out that Moab, and I thought that'd be pretty awesome because if you had the little cookie monster thing, it'd be super solid. But that is a terrible idea and it's not going to work. So what I think we should do is just buy this up. There we go. And that should be enough to take it down. And then we have this side over here. So I'm going to buy this one up to, should be enough. It should be enough to take it down at least. No. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is our first big mistake right now. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll sell you and then buy this one right here. And then ability right away. That didn't even do anything. Just open it up at least. Okay. That's actually not bad. We got it. We got it. Okay. Dude, that was weird. That was super weird. It's because I went for this one. I was trying to get the extra little greed for $600. Like, why do I do that every time? I guess $600 is cool, but I could have just started saving for it now and had two ninjas, dude. Come on. Not the worst thing in the world to have to make like a tiny little mistake like that. It's really not, but it just, I guess I'm just being overly dramatic, but every little second counts here to stay in that top 10. Do you guys remember when Etienne came out, it was like a big thing that he couldn't be buffed because he's the only hero that couldn't be like alchemisted or villaged or whatever? I think that's kind of crazy. I don't think any other heroes are like that, right? Or is Corvus like that? I never use him, so I don't know. But you don't think about how cool that is until like right now when you just want your ninja to be buffed, but then he's also buffing your druid. But over here, Etienne can't be touched, which is cool. Random, but it's cool. All right, so now I'm just gonna keep using my money. We've made $1,900, whoop-de-doop-de, right? And by 63, we need Spirit of the Forest for $37,000. So just keep on keeping on. And what I'm going to try to do is time my abilities the best that I can for the UCAV thingy. So like not the beginning of 50, but that second Moab, I am just try to speed up round 50. So how about like right about now? There we go. See, now 50 ended very quickly. I like that. So my goal right now is to not sell the ninjas. And I don't think I'm going to have to, because I can use both of these for $2,600. That's $5,200. And I only need 37,000. Oh, that's actually a lie. So I guess what I'll do is I'll sell both and then sell this one side just to be safe and then buy the spirit. The only thing I think I would have done differently to execute this plan is put the druid over here. I don't know if I can. Yeah, it'll fit there because then all of its main spikes would be in the middle and they'd both meet up and take out at the same time. So now all of his strength's here and it's taking all the way to there to get to it. I don't know if it would equal to be the same. It's just kind of not my favorite spot to be in. But I'm trying to even out this side by like putting more attack power. So I have that one first and that's pretty strong. So then I should be able to do this and get Dark Knight. I just find this map very intriguing for that reason, for the fact that you can't just plop down the plane or the helicopter and trash everything. Now you can, but you're not going to get your normal faster thing. And that's why I think our time's going to be slower if it is because of the lack of farms. I can't just throw down a plane and have a flying fortress by like 75 on double HP mobs like we normally do, because I don't think I'll have even close enough money. Usually we can toss 3 or 4 farms down in hard mode and help us out, have a better thing here, maybe even 2 sun avatars, call it a day. Well, not on Magic Monkeys only, you know what I mean? But on this map, you kind of have to think about what you're doing a lot, because I can't just throw on another Super Monkey. It won't fit nowhere. Like, we're just done with it. Oh, this is it. This is it. Take it out. Take it out. What am I thinking? That was the very last one. I should have just blasted it, but I'm over here just like brain jabbing. All right, let's go over here, medium. We're done. What the heck am I doing? I'm just like panicking, I guess, or something. All right, so start with Etienne. That's just what we're gonna have to do every time. And the reason why I'm gonna keep doing that is just because I want that camo as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, he's not the strongest to start with, and which is so wild to me. Like Sada, I hate saying it, but she's just so good for so cheap. Etienne costs more and can't do as much. That's just such a weird thing. Like, I'm supposed to know when to use this ability here so I don't mess it up. But starting with your 3rd or 2nd tower, however you want to look at it, as a sniper is kind of crazy. We never do that. And so this map alone, for that reason, I'm out, right? But it's just a little crazy because I think a sub would be a lot better choice, or other times we can just throw down like a big strong army in the front. So even just getting our dart monkey up to a crossbow or a middle path would be strong enough to get us through this beginning part. But we can't because it's gonna take way longer going around the entire track. The sniper stops that. So as I said I would do in the last video on Haunted, I asked you what your favorite map was for spookiness, and I said Haunted because I was playing that map because I'm a very, one directional type of person. I'm right there, I see it, I want it. But now I'm really starting to like Midnight Mansion. I'm really respecting it for what it is and how difficult it can be if you don't use the right towers. Not only is your placements terrible, but these fires really mess you up. And look at this, like you could place that there and you get everything above it, but you're completely stuck from below until you have here. But honestly, should he be able to see up the stairs? I don't think he should, because we've all seen Star Wars Episode 3, right? Like, it's over, Anakin, I have the high ground. So if you're on the low end, you shouldn't be able to see up above you. But now that I think about it, I think they changed this. I don't remember being able to see above the track. You would place it here and you couldn't see up above. Otherwise, it kind of takes the whole point of the stairs out. Yeah, they definitely changed it. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm like pretty 85% sure when this map came out, you could not place and see up. But what I'm going for here is same thing like before. We're gonna try to farm before 35, place us in a great spot right there, make as much money as we can, and get that Moab Assassin, but put it in the good side this time to have some extra health. Because it is a double HP, so it's gonna make it double scary. Sorry guys, I'm a dad, I have dumb jokes. At least I need $3,600 before this one, and this guy's making good money. Not amazing, but it's great enough. Oh, and it's not there in time. That's not good. I'm not even gonna have enough for it. Oh man, I'm gonna have to sell this guy just for now, just to get it up there at least, because we're not gonna be able to take it down with what we have. So I just wanna make sure we're clean. So we'll go like that, then we'll sell this one. We'll buy the engineer here, and then put that right there. Okay, that's good. Not a bad start. And then we'll go back to the sniper. We'll even get this one too, and I'll get its money up before 50 if I can. Because then that's extra money, and then we're just making money. And there it is, awesome. And now I think I should have enough to even get I should have enough for a good sniper to take down the Moabs. We're doing really good. Snipers are the way to go. And I'm acting like they're, don't use them at all. They're too boring, whatever. But no, there's a lot of versatility with snipers and how you play them. Like we just did this one first so we can make that extra money, which we're not even gonna get one off before round 50. That was such a waste, oh my goodness. And then we have to take down like Moabs. This is kind of silly. But you can start with that first, and now we've made $1,100, whoop-de-doo, right? That's pretty good if you think about it. But this guy's made 7,000 and this one's made 4,600. I am not complaining, that is awesome. And then what we can do now is use our ability to take out, dude, double HP is no joke, let me tell you. But now I got an elite defender, which will slowly take out Moabs. Ugh, not the best, is it? But what we can do too, oh, actually, I want the money first. Let's go that, I'm a little greedy. So we'll use our ability when we can to clean it up faster. Now I'm gonna keep an eye on this guy. If he's not really making that much per round or whatnot, I'm just gonna get rid of him. Because a couple hundred extra bucks, I could sell for 9,000 and have all my snipers ready to go, and then alk buff them and be really strong right now. And yeah, we're not really making much on it just because the sniper's kind of tearing everybody up. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's get rid of these guys. And then we'll buy you up, and then we will buy an alchemist. There we go. And then I think a good final would be the Spectre over here, and we don't need camo on it. I mean, we could buff it up with an Alchemist, but that's kind of goofy, I think. I think this is the best we can do for something like this. I mean, we could probably pummel it with some, ninjas up front or whatever we think we can just add more power, but as far as just globally taking out all of the balloons, I feel like this is the play. We could also do this too, maybe make them a little bit stronger on each side. Kind of take down some of that power those balloons have. Here's what I'm gonna do though for 80. So I'm gonna try to time it right. I'm gonna sell, well, I guess I could just sell the ice right now, huh? Yeah, we could just do it that way. I just wanted a Moab Eliminator because I think it'll take it down in one shot. But if you've ever wondered the validity of the middle pass sniper, $31,400 for this guy. I cannot complain, that's really good. Now we need to hurry that one up, and then I think this will one-shot it. Not a one-shot, unfortunately, but I mean, it's still pretty, it's a lot faster than it would have been. But maybe the ice would have been great too. But remember, we got to change our hero real quick here to Sada. We're going to use this Sada because it's cooler. We're gonna go there. I think I wasted 2 seconds there, not a big deal. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I have the skill to beat it with Etienne. That's why we just switched to Sada. It's just the safest choice. And she's just so easy to get. We can get her in a few rounds here just by letting these maybe leak a couple through. Now, we could put more darts down to guarantee nothing got through, but then, I mean, is it really gonna sacrifice that much time? And they seem to be doing actually really good. I don't think they'll make it through this round though. But I did give it a try with Etienne. It just didn't work out how I wanted it to because I don't even think I got Etienne. You end up at like round 30 before you get your hero, but with Sada, you can get her right away. Okay, so there is one loss. Just one? That's actually really good. Okay, 2 maybe? Not bad. Actually not bad at all. That was really good. Now, the problem with half cash is I didn't put a cheat sheet like normal. I didn't take a screenshot. I'm like, oh, it wasn't that bad. I just gave it like one, terrible run and it worked. And I was like, okay, no big deal. It's not like Chimps where you have to black border it and make sure you get through with no flaws, right? But then I don't remember what I did. I don't remember exactly what I did. So I'm a little nervous about it. What I think we're going to do is just pretty much what we did this entire time, just slower. And by slower, I mean, obviously we're not gonna have enough money. But the main hindrance here, the main thing that I'm worried about is the money, because we always do what? We farm, at least one farm up to a marketplace, and that gives us that extra couple grand to have us the lead when it comes to 63. We can't do that. There's not even a tower I can think of that can make us any money except for maybe lead to gold, but we're not getting it by 28 probably. I guess a good player could probably just utilize lead to gold and make that work and make an extra 2 grand or so, but that's not me. And I think just trying to guess at that would be pretty awful. We'd have to try that like in our off time, right? Now I do have a general idea of what I'm going for. I want to get this to a 022 because that helps with the camos. It helps with just balloons in general. And with these two together, I got to remember that I don't have Etienne's natural camo because I'm going to forget and be like, oh, this guy has it, but he doesn't. But these two together can get past round 42 with their camo. So we're totally good there. And then we just got to make sure we have enough for lead. I'm hoping I do on this round. Otherwise, that's not good. Did I not plan that right? Okay, there we go. That's actually not bad. Just put on strong, put on strong. Okay, we're good. We're good. That was scary, but we did it. We still have all of our spikes, our mana, and our health. That's great. So I think what I'm going to do, though, is get acidic mixture dip. I think I have to get acidic mixture dip. Otherwise, we're just going to lose because that's not good. Like, all it has to take is him to miss it. And then I have to rely on Sada's ability, which it might go to the wrong side and we'll get wrecked on. So I put him on this side rather than that side because my goal is to have like a little tack strategy over here with everybody good to go. And then I won't have to like sell my alchemist to buy another alchemist when I eventually sell these, if I sell these. So I'm just trying to build up on this side and let Sada do her thing on that side. But will it be enough? I need 3130 before the Moab. But I also need to not lose in the meantime. So I'm like, should I upgrade to the top path, the Berserker Brew? This one's just kind of making me nerve-wracking. This is why you make cheat sheets, and this is why you take pictures of your screenshot so you know what you did. Otherwise, you're just going in like semi-blind. Okay, 37 has some really bad leads in here. Like, I'm pretty nervous about it, but if we use her ability correctly, it should be okay. Okay, so we're good. And then the alchemist, if he does his job, you're like really good, right? So I'm gonna use this and see she used the wrong side, so it doesn't matter anyway. That's such a bummer when she does that. But what are you gonna do? Okay, are we good? Are we good? Little nervous here, little nervous. Come on, dude. Okay, and it did the wrong side again. I can't take that. Why? Oh, I should have put it on strong. I guess that's my fault. I'm gonna put it on strong from now on. Geez, now we're down to 36 lives. That's so ugly. And I'm not gonna put it on strong because think about it. I need to take out the Moab. I know what I'm used to, I don't wanna mess that up. So we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna take it out. Last second, right? Last second, hopefully. There we go. Perfect, I love it. And now we should be okay. This is so nerve-wracking. I'm gonna get rid of this guy though, because he's taking some of my potions, which I do not want. He needs to be all on his own over there. Now I think with this, we're gonna be pretty solid. We can take out Moabs easily with these two, like super easily, and then we can clean it up with Sada if we need to. I think I'm gonna alch buff this one as well. I know we have it over there, but what I'm gonna be doing is putting an ice tower, and I wanna make sure that this guy doesn't stop, like the ice will stop the balloons and then he can't do anything. So if he's acidic mixture dipped, or better yet, double acidic mixture dip, it won't ever be a problem. So we're gonna go like this one up to here. See like how much it slows it down, but I'd rather it slow it down just for a little bit until we get embrittlement than just completely lose. So I like it. And it decamos. Well, it doesn't decamo yet, but it attacks camo, which is nice because all we really have is this and that for camo, kind of ugly. Now, I don't know if I should get this guy up to stronger stimulant because what I'm really worried about obviously is 63. But I guess I could go with this one and hope that it works. It's not enough time for it to matter because it's going to come out this way. And if it goes down to the end, you're kind of just done for. So let's just hope that we can get it there. I'm a little nervous, to be completely honest. I was hoping not have to sell the alchemist. Hopefully we don't have to. I can just get this naturally. Come on, come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. We don't have the best one, but I mean, it still does something, right? And then maybe. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Does that clean it up? Okay, that's the first rush. That's all we care about. Get the second rush out of there too. Okay, we're good. Now for the third rush, I can just use my ability. if I need to. Yeah, just do it. Just use the ability. Get out of there. Oh, that was awesome. Not sure if this is the best choice, but I'm going to be going with full auto rifle. I just feel like it's clean enough and it'll speed this up a little bit better because we're at 1 hour and 40 minutes and we still need alternate, impoppable, and chimps. Here's 75. It could be a really tough round and I don't think it's going to be. 76. Easy. Okay. The only thing I was really stressed about was 78, the second half, because we're relying completely on Sada, this guy, and then him to decamo all of them, which you know we won't. 100% won't. So we'll just use our Sada's second ability for the second rush of 78. We should be okay, hopefully. But I guess in case you like forget because we're dumb, we can just do something like this too. Because the first rush just went through and I completely didn't even pay attention to it because that's me right there. So glad we made it. And now the second one after the BFB. Look at us shred BFBs. That is awesome. Okay, so now wait for it. Wait for it. Don't take any chances. There it is. There it is. Use the ability. Call it a day. She doubles up twice because that's awesome. I like it. Isn't she supposed to do that later, like at level 20? Why is she doubling up now? That's pretty cool. Okay, now all we have to do is take out the ZOMG. So this guy will do a lot of the work before it even gets there. Sada will too. Okay, let's see how we do this. So Sada will do a lot of damage with him. They got a first layer on it. Okay, cool. Now we know for sure we're going to shred it with this guy when it gets there. Just look how long this is taking. That's the bad part. So we can use our ability, take it out. Don't even worry about it. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was way harder than it needed to be. And now we're on to alternate. Oh, made a mistake. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. We need Etienne back. So they're hard. There we go. So here we're going to do a ninja start with this guy and before Etienne, because I know Etienne's just like really not good in the beginning. So we're going to do this one. And then his ninja thing, like, you know, advanced intels across the entire screen. So we're good for that. Now I'm a little worried that we're not going to be able to pop all the leads given the time that we have, but we should. So I'll just put it here. Oh no, it blocks out that side. I mean, I guess I should have known that, but I'm just going to sell it anyway. We're just trying to get through this first couple rounds as fast as possible just because we need to make up some time because I feel like we went way too slow on that last one. So let's do this for now, call it a day. And then I would like to just go straight for Etienne because we need that global camo like super quick. And that worked. Okay, that wasn't the best, but it worked. Oh, but he can't hit down there, so it's just a waste of time. All right, so there's our Etienne, finally. Oh my goodness. Round 14, that's like a half cash start right there. That's crazy. So now my goal is to get a sniper and we'll give that sniper some alchemist love, I guess, and that'll be like our main lead thing. And I just need to get rid of the ninja because it's great, but it's not good enough for what we need. All right, I'm happy with this. I got my double sniper and then I need the night vision goggles for 24 because we got to take down that lead. All right, not bad at all. And now I guess, oh, I don't know. I think we could sell both and just get an alchemist on this guy. But I think we should keep the ninja for now until we can get the 3130 because if we just sell it, yeah, we have $1,000. Oh no, that's actually 1,000 plus 600, so 1,700. So at 1,300, I can sell them both and have a good team there. So bang, 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 and then this one here. There we go. Take it out. Of course, dude. Are you kidding? Alchemist, what are you doing? The second I switch, how come I always do that? And why is the Alchemist the worst tower in the game? Why is it the worst at that? That happens every single time I make a big drastic move. It's for the wrong reasons. That is so ugly. What I'm hoping is that this sniper with an alchemist is enough to take down a fortified Moab because I don't have a Moab assassin or anything like that. I'm going to get rid of you though because that's just taking up some stuff we don't need. Do you see how it's just so gross to me. It's so gross. I'm going to put him on strong so we can start taking those things out. He is taking the leads out, so I can't complain too much, but it's just like, ugh, I wasn't expecting that. All right, so I need to time this right and use my ability. There we go. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Okay, cool. That was not bad. That was not bad at all. I'm happy with it. So I'm gonna go back to this plan because I think it worked flawlessly before. It'll get us at least like 10,000 on each side, pay for these guys, and then we can sell them for some better stuff. And I'll get both of them to this one. And now I think best would be to get to an elite defender if we can, because we are gonna have a lot of problems taking on all these like tough Moabs pretty much. Should I move it back? I just don't know why it's leaving it like that. It's just too fast. Like they are going in, right? We're not popping. Yeah, we're not popping it because he would be attacking. So now I can use my UCAV, which is really nice. I just feel like there has to be some way to place a village. Like maybe it's just like hidden and I don't see it or something behind the track there. It's just kind of a bummer if you think about it. Just very limiting track, which is again, why I don't understand how Ancient Portal is an advanced map and this is too. It doesn't make any sense. Or Bazaar. Bazaar is so hard too, but I think Bazaar is probably harder than this one a little bit. Although, no, Bazaar is just weird. Bazaar is weird. It is, I mean, that makes sense. It's called a Bazaar, right? I don't think that's the Bazaar they meant, but it's the Bazaar I'm going with. So once you get to this stage and you have a Bloon and you have a tower that can attack everything, like we have everything covered, now it's just a regular game mode, right? It doesn't really matter what's there. We just got to focus on the main things, which is money. And so I think the best way to do that is still going to be the sniper. He's just the best for it. He's not the best at popping, but he makes us those coins. And for those of you who may use this as a guide, I am using my second ability. It's just on dumb mode. And by that, I just mean when I see something big and it's moving really slow, I take it out with that ability. So I'm not timing anything greatly. It's just like right now I wouldn't use it. There's no point. Like here, there's a slow moving BFB on both sides. Why not just make it go a little bit faster, right? And I do have this guy up to that one. So we're going to start making some big bucks here. 2,200. So we only got to use it twice before we got to this point, the 5th tier. But now 3 grand a pop. Now these poor guys are starting to slow down a lot. And I did the math. If I sell them, I can then buy the Spectre. So I think that's the play here, just because why have them if they're barely making anything? They made their money back, which is more than we can ask for from them. And then this guy, my goodness, already 11,200. He's going to pay for himself by the time we get to around 80. Plus his damage isn't all that bad. I mean, it ain't the best. It's almost as much as Etienne, which is pretty sad to say the least. But I think just to cover both sides without it being a big deal. Oh no, because that's going to stop. It's going to be a one-sided thing, huh? I wanted to put one in the middle, have it shoot both ways, but that's just not really going to matter. And then all these towers are just used up. So what can I do that's kind of global at this point? Really not much. So since we're almost at the end, I might as well just like stock up on the mob eliminator. All right, here's the eliminator. There's our first ZOMG on 80. I'm just going to use regular abilities here. We have 2 and then the second one, right? So now once that's broken, now I can just keep hitting this and then we'll instantly take it down. Yes, okay, perfect. That's what we're going for. Now we're on Impoppable, but nothing's impossible as long as we have good strategy, right? So let's see if we can do this. Again, I'm using Etienne, which might be a bad idea, but we'll see what happens. And then I think what we'll do is just immediately grab a sniper here. I know it's a little weird, but I mean, it should work, right? Maybe we should have grabbed a dart too, not gone for this one. Probably, huh? Probably grab another dart. Yeah, that's not good. He has to do too much work. So put it here. So I decided to go with Etienne before I upgraded faster firing, but I think that's actually a mistake. Well, I think we should be fine. I'm just worried that right when I buy it, it's gonna be around 15 and we're gonna lose. So that could be pretty rough, but let's just see if that's the case. No, we should be fine, right? Like this thing isn't terrible and I'll have an ability for 15. As soon as the pinks come out, I'll just use it and just be okay with it. There we go, that's no big deal. So these are getting way farther than I'd like them to. This is actually kind of crazy. I don't know why we're getting so far down. I think I need to buy something else here for sure. I just thought he'd be strong enough and he's just not. But maybe actually with the alchemist here, it should help. Yeah, so we'll get stronger acid, perishing potions, put him on strong to make sure he pops those leads open. Because we don't have Etienne's ability like we do with Sada, so we're just completely on our own. And then I just need to get semi-automatic. Okay, what's going on here? Let's not and say we didn't. Oh my goodness. We need to get this stat. All right, there it is. There it is. Okay, good. Now we can't lose for something dumb. Except for leads though, right? But I think what we'll do is we'll get rid of you now because you're just taking away from my alchemist juice. And then we'll berserker brew this thing right off the go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now everybody sees camo, not that it matters because I already did. And then if I can get semi-auto before 40, that would be fantastic. Or I guess full auto rifle. We're on semi-automatic. I'm just getting flustered here, guys. We're on the make or break here. We're not doing the best time, but we're not doing the worst time either. So I'm a little concerned. Now I really don't like that though. I think what I'm gonna do here just to be safe, because I know at 38 can be kind of annoying. So I'm just gonna do this faster throwing and then we'll make sure all the leads get popped at least. Yeah, that's not terrible. Okay, cool. Can I get $1,600 by the end of this round? I think I can. I think that's like what happens here, to be completely honest. You get a lot of money. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I don't think we would have taken it out without it. Now we need money, so we're gonna do a couple of things here. Well, what am I doing? What if we need money? Why would I buy this one? This is proven to us to make us some oodles of cash. Let's use it. We can take out mobs. We just aren't the best at balloons right now and leads. So have this guy be there for the leads. There's our first one. Yeah, these are undeniable. 3,500 bucks already. And then he'll clean up the Moabs. And then he's already made 1,000. I just got him. So we'll have the elite defender in no time. And then I think we do need to go with middle path sniper just to make that money. It's always like hanging on the cusp. Like I'm right there. I need 400 bucks. Just give it to me. We're gonna go so much faster. Okay, I'm just gonna use my ability because I need it. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. So once these things start to slow off, that's when we'll sell them. But for now, I think we're doing pretty good with it. I think they'll make probably like 11 and 9 or something like that. So for now, we need more money. So let's grab this guy. You know what I've noticed? Without some crazy over intense farming method that we always choose to make as much money as possible on Impoppable so we can destroy it quickly, it's actually very chill. Like I'm not talking nearly as much. I think this video is going to be a lot shorter than the rest of them because there's really not much to do when you can't farm. You just got to go through with what you have and hope that it works. And now we're making our money. We're going to farm. We should probably have enough for Flying Fortress, hopefully, because we're not going to 80, we're going to 100. So yeah, this guy should make like 50 grand on his own, hopefully. But I'm just using my abilities whenever there's a big old cluster like this, and then focusing on farming before I do anything crazy with Flying Fortress or plane or because I mean, there's really just not much I can do. Like if I put a super over here, I'd want to put one there, and then that would be silly because that side doesn't have space for it. And now I'm like, now I'm lopsided and it won't work right. So really the only towers that I feel comfortable using, depending on how I play, it would be a sniper, Spirit of the Forest, a plane, and maybe a Dartling, maybe, because then I could, no, see, a Dartling would be gross too, unless it was the bottom path one, which that costs so much I wouldn't even want to go for it. But I was thinking like a Plasma Accelerator would be cool, but you'd have it up here and you have to like spin it around a lot, which would just be kind of weird. But he has made 2,200. Watch what happens by the end of this, how much he makes. So these guys are pretty much dying out on me. He's made 12 grand, he's made 8. So I was pretty much right on my numbers, and they're going really slow. So what I'm gonna do is sell them both. I just need 18,000, and then I can buy my Spectre if I sell both of those, and now we're on a good spot. Because I think I'm just gonna keep using this ability, which we're already at 11,000, not bad. Not as fast as Spirit of the Forest, I don't think, but it's still pretty cool. Because Spirit's 1,000 per round, plus if you use the ability. This is 3,000 per ability, but it takes like 20 years. And some rounds like 76, you already skipped, so you're gonna go through 77, probably not use it. Let's see if we use it during 77. Okay, we did. Oh, right into 78, so it's definitely not gonna make it through 78 probably. Long story short, I like Spirit of the Forest better. But actually though, hang on, Spirit makes like 20 to 30 grand, right? If this guy makes more than that, then he's better. It just doesn't seem like it's better because you have to do it yourself. Spirit's passively making you $1,000 per round. So I'm lazy. I always go with the marketplaces for that reason. I don't have to think about it. But if you're staying active with the ability, I think this is going to be better. All right, so here I don't really know what else I could do. I can't put any more snipers down without them just being kind of one-sided. I guess I could put this down. That's not a bad idea. Just to make it a little bit stronger and faster, get you out of the way. I just don't want to sit here and wait for like 50 grand and sell everything and do all that for the Flying Fortress, because I'm still going to need money after Flying Fortress. He can't solo. The DDTs will destroy him. They always do. It's sad. It's really sad. So I'm a little nervous here. I feel like I should sell everything for the DDT guy. Oh man, this is bad. Because if I don't, I didn't make enough money here. I should have probably kept those little guys just to make as much as I could with them. Because if I wait for this, I'm going to have to sell these for sure. Let's just do it. Okay, there we go there. And then I guess for this, just to see if he'll at least outcut a little bit, put some of these down. Wish I could have kept the money, to be completely honest, but we'll just do what we can. I just want to make sure those DDTs don't get past us, because we attacked them very slow without like a MIB or whatnot. Yeah, see how they just swing right past us? That's insane, to be honest. Okay, there's two of these guys. The Relentless Glue. We should be okay. We got these guys too for helping out those DDTs. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. 95 would be the hardest one. And then maybe 99, but I don't see it being an issue. I can get rid of you now. So then what we'll do is for 99, we'll grab one of these ones. There we go. We're fine. Won't be as fast as possible, but it's safe as possible. And then might as well play it safe. Like, why make a mistake, right? So 98, we're totally fine. 99, I'm gonna slow everything down as soon as those DDTs come out. There we go, just to make sure. And then I'm gonna blast my ability for this one, and we should take it out as quickly as possible, hopefully. It's not the it's not the fastest, but not the slowest. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Okay, now we're on to Chimps. We're still making good time. We're not making best time, but it's not a fast map. So I'm happy with this time right here. And we're just gonna lead with, oh, I did it again. We need to change out our hero. Now that's where you're gonna have the problems, when you just make mistakes like that. But again, not that much time. I think I wasted a couple seconds. Okay, so here, Sada as top left as I can, because if you don't, she'll like miss the first round or second round or whatever it is. Okay, there we go, we're good. And then I'm gonna remove this right away and then hope that we can place down the sniper, because what happens, well, it's just mean is what happens. Sometimes it'll work and sometimes she'll hit everything, and other times she'll just literally let something slip through at the very end of this, but it should be okay. Let's see here, see how that one balloon's getting away? But it's not a big deal. We can just snipe it out of the way, but it's just you have to slow down a little bit. Now, I mentioned earlier that we're taking a gamble, and the gamble is we're going to be going with the bottom path Mermonkey at the very, very end. And if you're familiar at all with the Mermonkey, you know that it's kind of dependent on when you place it, when you upgrade it, because that little siren thing it does, it spins the balloons around. That's going to depend on when you place it, when you use it. And so the thing is you're like, oh, I got this for sure, not a big deal. And then guess what? Round 98 comes through and it doesn't cycle it like it did the first time because you bought it one round earlier than before. So the sensors are off or the timing's off, whatever you want to call it. It's really wacky. I don't appreciate it, but I've done it the same way every time with this one. Did about 2 or 3 runs with it to make sure it works. So we should be golden. Now something could happen, something always does happen, but hopefully it won't. But when I rely heavily on like a certain strategy for all of these game modes as we've been going through like the sniper, it's usually because I used it in chimps mode and half cash to make it work, or it's just that tower is just meant for this map, and that's what I feel about the sniper. But I did use it a lot in chimps, so that's kind of where I built it off of. Same with the tack too. We're gonna be using a tack because I felt like it's just the best way to do things. Okay, are we good here, or do I need to use Sada? I think we're okay. But I need to make sure that we can pop the lead on 28. So I'm gonna buy this first. Again, no cheat sheet, just a screenshot. I can show you what I have if you guys if you want to try to match it before we get there, because that's what I'm pretty much doing, is trying to match it, but it's a lot harder without context. So you can give it a go, but this is what I'm following. This is what I'm trying to get to. I'm just going to go straight for Berserker Brew. I don't think we're going to need like the fast firing power of this just yet, and just get this guy out of the way and leaving him on strong so we can pop those leads. And then Sada is going to be switched to strong. It doesn't always necessary, but I know on 37 and 38, we can get kind of dunked on because, again, the Alchemist is the worst tower in the game sometimes. But I'm hoping we can just pop. Oh, but how does that work? It's strong first, right? So like if there's a yellow here, but there's a lead here, it's going to hit this lead. Even if there's a lead back here, it'll hit the strong one that's first, I think. I hope, because if not, there's a chance we could lose 30 rounds in and I'll be crying. Let's see how this goes on 37. Okay, again, dude, it's just acidic mixture that does absolutely nothing. Oh, it's so stressful to like have to rely on that. It's just so bad. It's so bad. Look at this go. My goodness. Okay, are we good? Let's go Sada back on first here and just put her on one of them. I don't care which one. Just get something out of the way right there. Okay, cool. Now we're on full auto. Now we don't have to worry about that ever again. My goodness, that's so awful. It makes me so nervous and so scared. Okay, now for the Moab, we'll do the same thing we always do. We'll just take it down and then pop it. So bloop. There we go. Super quick. So I'm going to go with Elite Defender, and that will pretty much save us from everything for this, like early to, we're kind of in mid game, like early mid game, and it'll take us into the mid game, which is nice, especially with this little Alchemist here. I tried to run without the Alchemist, and I only kept it at the Berserker Brew, and it just wasn't that good. Stronger Stimulant like really helps. I mean, not for the leads, obviously, but we can't have it all. So now we're going to put this guy right here in the top corner and get all the way up to overdrive. Now I'd want an embrittlement, but I know as soon as I put it down there, it's going to slow our run down like tremendously. So I think what I'll do is I'll Alchem first. There we go. And now I can get this somewhat safely. Like it's not always going to be there because, you know, Alchemist and all. Now I already made a mistake from my screenshot. The screenshot looks the same, but I'm going to use my ability here because what the heck's going on? You're not going to notice the difference until later, but I upgraded this one to Stronger Stimulant and this one I left at Berserker Brew so I could buy the Symphonic Harmonist, whatever you call it, the Bottom Path Mermonkey first. And so now I'm going to have to leave this one as not a Stronger Stimulant, and I'm kind of nervous about that. I'm hoping that's not detrimental because later on it's kind of scary. Now I could probably just upgrade it and then do my thing, but then we're going to be in the middle of 98 upgrading it, and then if it doesn't spin the correct way on 99, then you just lost. You just lost the game because the dumb symphonic harmonic resonance, whatever you call it. Okay, good. We're good on 63. I don't want to talk too much, but it's all like so perfect at the end, and it's such a gamble, but you know, that's how we play Bloons. Now, as far as times go, if I had to estimate, we're at 221. I think we'll finish around like what, 228. So that'll be in a top 20, and that's without like a major flaw. That's kind of crazy if you think about it. Just some maps are slow, and that's all there is to it. But I'm going to go with the tack zone first, and then we're going to save up all the way for a super brittle. I never go with that tower, but I just used it, and it just made everything so much easier for him to attack. But then we still got to waste money, as you saw with the MIB, just because it's just kind of sad. Like, you're expecting this $30,000 super brittle. That was the other gamble I was talking about too. You have an Alchemist here and this one, and they're both random. Like, just it depends on when those guys shoot out and if this guy decides he wants to shrug his shoulders or not, if you lost the entire game on 95 because he misses a DDT, and it's just so sad to see. I'm a little nervous about the second half of 78 because again, we're relying on this guy. Let's see what we can do with it. I just might use Sada's ability. It's not like the worst thing if you have to. I just want to know if we can do it without it. And oh, it was better than the first rush. The first rush made it all the way to here, which is what scared me for the second rush. Now, if this was Etienne, I'd be using the ability a lot just because I can. But Sada, I just save it for like a whoopsie. That's what her ability is for me, is a whoopsie. If something makes it too far, you can just slam on it real quick. Make sure she's on first. That's good. And then her second ability is like super clean. Like if a little fortified ceramic region gets out at the end. Can we take on 80? Yes, we can. We're about to, oh, I do not remove that yet. Oh my goodness. We're almost there with this one, super brittle, and that'll change things. Okay, we're good. Look how good this thing shreds though. Like it is really good tower. Like both of them are. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're clean there, clean there. Okay, now we're going with our village. It's gonna speed him up. I wish I could get primary training, but you know, so the cookie crumbles, right? So we're gonna go camo first, just to make sure. This one, it just feels really good having the sniper in the back in case like one bloom gets through, you know? This alchemist problem here is really making me nervous. I'm like very, very, very nervous. You have no idea, because that one thing could like screw up this whole thing, because this is the one shredding through everything, not him, not the sniper. So I need him to be buffed up as best he can be, but we'll see. Okay, there we go. There's our lead popper just in case he can't, which is so funny because I'm double dutying it here. Such a waste of time. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this guy here, but all the way at the top and to the right, because I don't want him to be alchemist if he doesn't have to be. So all the way here. There we go, perfect. Slow him down. Probably should have done that after round 85, but whatever. Relentless, of course. Look at him just solo ZOMGs. That is so cool. Okay, glue splatter. And now we can put down our merm. And when we do that, we have to put it over here because it's the only place it can fit, which is kind of a bummer. So we're gonna go all the way down. Oh, it's gonna get kind of rough and scary, dude. I'm so nervous right now. So go there. We're gonna get here, here. And this is how I timed it. So as soon as I can buy Symphonic Resonance, I buy it, and that's now my timing forever. And then as soon as I can buy the other one, now that's the other timing. So that's what we're doing here. So I gotta look at the screen, plus also look at this. Like, oh my gosh, this is nerve-wracking. We should be fine. Like, this is really strong towers, and there shouldn't be any issues, but you just know how this game goes. Okay, let's see how the ZDTs roll. Ah, see, that's just ugly. Ugly. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, come on, don't do this to me. Okay, okay, okay. 8210, there we go. We bought it. We bought it. We're good. Okay, we're good. We're safe for a little bit here. I really think I need this guy upgraded. I just don't think Berserker Brew's good enough for it, to be completely honest. I'm really nervous. Okay, come on, sniper. Come on, sniper. Dude, see those things getting through though? Could you imagine? How's it gonna get through 98? Make us some money. What are we doing here? Okay, 95. Let's see this ugly mess, how it works. And it's, if we lose, it's because of this. I guarantee you, because this is the difference. Okay, we got it. We got it. Glue, 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 glue. Sniper, sniper, sniper. We can't really afford to go much slower than this, but I just don't want to lose to something silly. We're good. We're good. This is 27,000. Okay, and as soon as we get it, we have to move it over here for 98, which is scary. Okay, okay. Are we good? Are we good? We are good. This might be enough for this, actually. Okay, buy it and move it here. Perfect. No, don't be doing none of that. And I probably didn't move it, did I? There we go. Oh, dude, don't mess me. If that messes me up, this whole, oh my goodness. Okay, now I can buy this one though, so we're back on schedule. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay. Okay, 30, 30, 30. Buy it, buy it, buy it. There we go. Buy it. You're strong now. Everybody's strong. See what's going on here though? Look at these at the bottom. I'm gonna use Sada's ability because I don't know why all of a sudden this is happening, because it never happened before. And then we're gonna buy one of these for 99 just to be on the safe side. I don't think. Oh my goodness. I was about to say, I don't think we would have lost there, but then what the heck was that for no reason? Okay, are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? You're kidding me. Oh, my heart is pounding. My heart is pounding. My heart is pounding. That was too much. Okay, let's do this. This should shred it like instantly though. And even if it doesn't, use that ability, use that one right there, and then clean it up if we have to. Okay, we did it. We did it. Oh my goodness. Why was that so much? Time. 2 hours, 30 minutes, and 16 seconds, putting us at a whopping 27th place. And we didn't even do that bad. We had some slowdowns. We had a couple little goofs here and there. But are you kidding me? That's 30th place. I mean, someone has to be 30th place or 28th place. So, I mean, it makes sense, but there has to be some losses in there. Like, I feel like Pat's Pond, didn't we lose a lot? Same with Underground 2, I feel like I lost a little bit there. So how do we not lose and still do pretty slow? Oh my goodness. But you know what? We took down another spooky map. We took down Ancient Portal. We took down Haunted. I think what we have left would be Carved is considered a spooky map. Cabin we already beat. maybe Bloody Puddles, Dark Castle, or Dark Dungeons, and those are all very scary maps, let me tell you. But that was a blast. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have not yet, check out this video. We black border haunted as fast as we possibly can. That's every single game mode as quickly as possible, and I promise you, it's a lot faster than what we did here today.